Do. Hello, happy Monday. It's that Monday feeling today for sure. I've been trying to get stuff done for a few hours now, and the brain isn't braining. So we're gonna see what we can get done today while being productive and holding each other a little bit accountable for what we're trying to do. I did finish an audiobook. It was actually a reread of House on the Cerulean Sea because my friends decided to do a book club, and that was the book we're talking about on Thursday, so had to reread that. But other than that, we're kind of just, I printed off my bingo board. I'm kind of just chilling. But thank you guys for popping in. Obviously, if you're coming back, you know what to expect from me. Very little, but yeah, we're just gonna have it's gonna be productive, but we're gonna have some fun tonight. And if anybody is new stumbling onto this, hello. My name is Hala. I'm an author and illustrator. I hold these streams on Mondays to kind of encourage productivity time. Also, it really is kind of a hangout time, so maybe a little less productive than we need it to be. But we just kind of go through everything and hang out. Yeah, that is pretty standard stream. Hi, Michelle. Need to go for a little walk around the area or so. Well, maybe you'll get a good sprint time to do that. I'm currently updating my trackers and my planners. I've just decided some of them I want to just print out like this one and paste it so the spaces are even. This is 2.5, or maybe it should be 2.5, because it's all the other Disney movies that were direct to video. So it even has some Disney Channel originals. It's got 2 specials from House of Mouse, and they're not on Disney Plus, and that makes me very sad. Why? If anyone's seen House of Mouse, you probably enjoyed it, and you're probably wondering why it's not on Disney Plus. I'm in that same boat. So I don't know if all of these are on Disney Plus. So we will try to find them if they are not. But I'm just gonna trim down the page and stick it into my journal on this next page here. I printed out the next chunk for my Walking to Disneyland challenge. So I might just keep this one color-coded because I really like this. Even though I probably could have just done the pink and the blue, that's kind of been the theme, but I think the purple is nice. And then I've watched 2 movies from the new bingo list. I've watched Aladdin and The Great Mouse Detective. And I think I'm going to keep my Mickeys, albeit poorly proportioned, but I think we're going to keep them open this time instead of colored in. Maybe next time I'll get a Mickey stamp or a Disney stamp or something. Also, after a month of no writing funk, I want to open the Word document again today. Awesome. I'm also in that same funk, and I have to write 1,000 words for my Jokes on Me game thing. So I'm there with you. I would like to get that done today as well. Actually, I think in terms of things that I want to get done, that might be the first one to tackle after journal planning, whatever, because it is comparatively smaller than working on new pages. Hello, Thaw. Good morning. Happy Monday down there. And Kitty's here. Hello. Hope everybody's doing well. Had a good weekend. I took Terry on a surprise excursion yesterday, and that was one of my life-related goals for this for the first half of the year. It was to take him on a surprise outing, and I made him wear an eye mask in the car, and then I just trusted him to keep his eyes shut because the mask kind of makes your eyes it does put a little bit of pressure on your eyes, so then he's taking a while to adjust. But we started getting coffee at the usual place because we I had a free drink, so we got our coffee. And then I tried to take him to places we've never been. So we went to a local donut place, got a couple donuts, and then we went to a playland, which is mostly known for its like inside bouncy house stuff, but they had glow golf, and I don't have pictures that are going to do it justice, but it's basically like a dark room with like glow in the dark paint and then like special lighting. So it was very, very dark in there. The course itself, it was 18 holes, but it was very, very simple. And I think that might be because of how dark it was. Like they kept the holes like easy-ish. Still did not great. For the record, I did not do great. I lost. But it took us maybe 20 minutes because there was like nobody else there. We went right as they opened. And when we got out, initially my plan was to go get food. And I'm like, I didn't think we would be done so quickly. Had I known, I would have done like the unlimited and had us do like best of 3. So switched up my plans to delay food. Took him to another local recreation area that had just like regular outdoor mini golf, but had like an actual challenging course. They also had go-karts there. We didn't do the go-karts. We didn't do the batting cages. We just did another round of mini golf. It was like round 2 revenge. I did win that. So we did at least end the day on the tie. Then we went to like a game board store and we found a Lord of the Rings game, which we were going to play and we did not get to yet. And then we went and got food. This place that's like known for fancy grilled cheeses. So it was pretty yummy. And we were home by 2. So we had a pretty eventful morning yesterday. But that was my surprise to him just because like, you know, May 18th isn't necessarily any sort of special thing in our relationship. But I know pretty much the next month plus of weekends are all busy. So yeah, just preparing him for a busy a month plus. But yeah, that's what I did yesterday. It was a lot of fun. It was, and like we like to play games, but we always play like board games and stuff. And I'm like, we should go outside. We also played tennis. I forgot. We also played tennis because when we came back, we went on a walk with Pew, and we went to the university, and people were just playing tennis. And I'm like, man, I got to figure out where the local courts are, like the public parks, because I used to go play there, but I know they were like being renovated. And Q was tired from her 5K, which you'll see in the daily vlog, but she did. Q's also played tennis, so I'm like, oh, now we gotta play each other. But she was tired, so I'm like, Terry, you want to go check it out with me? So we did go check it out, and they were nicely renovated. We did not play as well as we were rusty. Let's just put it that way. We were rusty. A little embarrassingly so. But we eventually got to playing bounce rules. So if the ball is still bouncing, it's still in play, which is way more fun than normal tennis anyway. If you know, you know. But we did. So yesterday became a sports day, which was actually a lot of fun. And I miss just being able to go out and do all the random things. So yeah, it was very fun. Yeah, the Glow mini golf was pretty cool. Obviously, the place we went was small, standard, but like, there's other places that are like farther away that are fancy. So maybe that'll be a thing that we look at in the future. I don't know. May 18th is Volcano Day. Now we know it's a special day. Okay. How can I tie that in to remember? If only we had gone to a place with like a cheese volcano. Or if I had like an onion ring volcano. I did get onion rings with my grilled cheese. but I did not have an onion volcano. Missed opportunities. I'll try to remember that should we ever make a May 18th sort of thing. But yeah, so we were pretty busy, but I've not really been up here working on stuff. My mental space just doesn't quite feel in tune with it, even though like I have personal pressure of like trying to get my stuff done. I'm just not quite connecting with it right now. I did get the books published finally though. They finally got approved. It took me 2 more days because the 2 volumes that were initially flagged went through no problem. And then the 2 that were published and fine got flagged. What are we gonna do? I love these glasses. Thank you. I'm so glad you like them too. The gradient glasses that have been coming out have definitely been catching my eye quite literally and ironically. But when I saw the blue and the pink, immediately I was like, this is mine. And thankfully they do fit. They fit. Actually, they fit better than my other plastic ones. So I'm getting better at the fit. But I'm glad you noticed. Thank you. I feel like I had something else out. No. Oh, yes, I did. Yes. My banner came. You guys can see. Oh, I got the 4x1. It's very basic, but it's to the point, right? So it just says Halo Studios, and I put, this way, author, illustrator. Granted, I feel like I could have reworded that, but we're committed. And then it has a gradient, Michelle. I put my comics in the back, and it kind of fades to white, so it stays in brand with like my table design. But it will get its debut next. Not this coming weekend, the following weekend, the last weekend of the month, because I have a local craft show that I will have my table at. So yeah, that was exciting too. Like, there's all these little things that are like sparks of like, oh yeah, motivation. And I've just been tired, like just mentally tired. Hi, buddy. I saw your drool fly, and I wondered where that just went. But Treyu's here. Treyu's here. This is updated. I already update this, which you can see. I didn't even write anything down for last week, so doing fantastic. I'm going under the desk. Well, I'm sitting this close, so you can decide where you're going to lay. Okay. Okay. Here we should probably roll for sprint. Probably get some stuff done. Alrighty. No lucky numbers, thankfully, but with today's stream, I will hit that 65-hour goal I had. Obviously did not finish that in April, but that will at least be clear. So when we hit that next star, I'll be able to proceed as needed. Why am I struggling with math right now? 21, 29, 32. 32. Study with me. Okay. Timer is set. Gotta share it for our first sprint of the night. Presenting. Share screen. Perfect. And obviously you can see the pink and the blue theme is, we're trying to tie it in more with at least our YouTube presence, I guess. Sprint means getting dressed and going outside for a little walk. Hopefully is it nice out there yet? Like, you shouldn't be getting, I don't know, is it rainy? Or is it like you guys actually got a spring? Because we're kind of hovering between end of winter and summer. Like, we've had so very few like spring days, so hopefully it's nice out there for you. But yeah, you can go get dressed and go get your walk on. We're going to do a 32-minute sprint. I'm going to tackle the planner of what I have left of it, because it's one of those that ends in June, it looks like. And then we'll see what we get to next. Time to go do laundry. Awesome. All right, well, let's get it done, guys. In 3, 2, 1, go. We, and by we, I mean, am I good to put you? Do you want me to wait? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ah! I was doing a set.
Good.
I have one more set.
I'll have to come in and scrutinize you like every trainer.
Hi.
And just be like, do it slower.
That was the second set of the calves.
It's probably I'd say a 5 tempo. I think that's a good tempo.
A 5 tempo?
So you count up to 5. That's so like, you know how I told you to do them like
slow.
Like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down 2, 3, 4, 5? Or
I would hold it for 5 as well.
Oh, okay.
Because that should help with your stability because you're gonna.
Okay, so I go up for 5, hold 5, down for 5.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ!
Did you want to get stronger or?
Yeah.
I gave you a bookish themed workout.
You did.
And I considered your get your face in here while I'm talking to you.
I was in the middle of the sets though.
Well, just pause.
Okay. All right. Hi,
I
everybody.
gave you a bookish themed workout.
Yeah. Yell me in my face.
yeah, just like your editor. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I'm your editor, not your trainer.
I did the have a seats outside when I was with Paul because that's the only sturdy chair around here.
Yes, that or the. No, you're right.
Kitchen ones
are going to be too high.
They're high. Yeah, they're too high.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me catch up with chat here.
Hi guys. Paul still has an ear infection.
Of course he does. That poor boy.
It's better, but it's not all the way.
Ugh. And that's gross when it smells. Humidity isn't there yet. That's good. 7 a.m. so still cool. Very nice. Back from the walk. Got dressed. Put on Apple Watch. Went around the block. It's gonna be hot today, but it's still in Japan. It's not bad. 1 lap around the block is about 1,000 steps according to my watch. Well, just do that like 8 to 10 times, and you've hit your daily recommended steps.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. Do I have mine yet? No, I'm at 9.3.
Okay.
Which means I'll have to take.
I will say I am in a pain today.
From yesterday? Oh, we gotta get you better shoes.
Yeah, I definitely do need better shoes.
Mm.
It's just really hard to find ones in my size that I also like and aren't for men.
I wear men's tennis shoes because they're wider.
I hate wearing men's tennis shoes. I have grown up with the stigma of I have too big of feet to be a girl. And I don't, that's why I really hate wearing men's shoes. My mom always tried to get me men's shoes, like especially from Red Wing, and they're so heavy and clunky and make me trip over my feet worse.
Mm-hmm.
That I hate it. I hate it so much.
Well, a lot of the like tennis shoes though are like unisex now. But I just find them they don't. What I've noticed like at Shoe Carnival is they don't put the wide ones in the women's section, but they'll put the wide ones in the men's section. And I would like a wide, please, because you want your toes to be able to splay.
Yeah.
So you need a wide shoe, and I mean, you saw
I want them to be cute.
You can put pink laces or something. Like you can change up the laces and have just like a basic black or white pair.
Yeah.
Like you just need something that's gonna help your feet.
Yeah.
And then you can have other cute shoes. One pair can be less cute.
I mean, I have those over there, which are tennis shoes, but
your work ones?
No. Ones I actually wore yesterday that are actual ones, but their laces are so weird. The lace constantly comes undone on them.
Curious, sir.
Yeah.
Kitty's been trying to finish reading this book for the last 2 weeks and finally almost done. 12 pages to go. You're getting that done today, Kitty. That is your productivity.
Mm-hmm.
You need a haul to push you out of the house for a walk before you write. You know, I can do that. I can be your active person motivator.
Yeah. My it's mostly my hips are what's sore today, by the way. Just FYI. Hips are what got me. So
Did you walk him on the I watched the video, but I didn't remember if you were walking him with the belt or the
belt.
lead.
The belt. But for the most part, only the very beginning was he pulling. The rest he stayed pretty close to me.
That's
so
good.
it wasn't a strain. So
yeah.
at the very beginning, he's like, I want to run.
Yeah, that was one reason we didn't do Willow with, aside from her being like go go go. Even when she was a puppy, it would hurt my lower back, and I'm like, I can't do that without injury. I can't have more lower back pain. So
yeah, he's pretty good.
I'd rather have shoulder pain, apparently.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I have my elbow issue, so holding it with the regular leash is now hurting this more.
Well, you better get that elbow issue fixed so I can play tennis.
I gotta start icing it more and actually trying to heal it.
Let me get through chat and then we'll talk about tennis. Still looking for a way to track my steps because I'm constantly walking at work, but especially in summer, I don't have pockets to carry my phone around with me. So I really don't like this big of a watch. I wish I could just get one that's just like a bracelet.
Slim one, yeah. Like the size of Fitbits. Because Fitbits are slim.
Some of them are. Some designs, yeah. There's different designs, but I've also seen like very basic where it only counts your steps. And it does look like it used to be one where it almost looked like a hair tie, and it would have just a little like screen on it.
Yeah.
I've not seen those in a long time though, so I have seen the slimmer things, which I think I'll get a slimmer one if this one ever dies. But it does help if you're like I said, 8 to 10K or whatever is what they recommend. But I'm doing 10K for my like solo leveling workout stuff. So
and I know there's new programs that are helping, because the 8 to 10K as a blanket isn't necessarily true for everybody. So you might have a specific count that's better for you and your body than like what the standards say.
I think there are trackers you can actually attach to your like ankles or your shoelaces.
Oh.
Because I've also thought about getting an ankle one, but then I know I'm gonna be like, I feel it.
No.
But yes, they do make trackers that you can just like hook onto your shoe or your ankles, and that way it's not like you could get just said they have sensor issues, and I completely 100% relate with that. New Balance is really good. That was one of my best shoes that I've had. It was a New Balance.
Yeah.
Those is good walking shoes. Starting to focus on step count in the day. Want to do what I can before we go to the World Expo on the 28th, and then have Pokemon Go Fest the next day too. Yeah, you're gonna get some steps. You're gonna get some steps. Mostly walking around in Crocs. Yeah, I mean, if your feet are slipping in them, no. But I'm also not a podiatrist. So take my words with a grain of salt.
No, we know you're an expert. Everything you say is factual.
Have you seen me destroy my shoes? Don't you think I have not quite figured it out yet?
No, that's why we trust you.
Yeah, but I was thinking maybe we could do tennis on Saturday, but I don't know what your stream schedule is.
So Saturdays are my stream days now.
Then maybe not Saturday.
Do you work on Sunday?
I work all weekend.
If we go early, we could do early tennis before.
Well, I work early. I work 9 to 3.
Oh, on Saturday?
And Sunday. And Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Sunday, I have plans already.
Okay.
This week. And then next Saturday we have...
We could do... Because it stays lighter longer now, so we could do...
This is true. Yeah, we can technically go anytime. Yeah.
Normally, like I go until like 5.
Oh, then we could go like at 6.
Yeah,
or
at 6.
And we'll just play house rules.
VICTORY Victory くぜ Go for it 力出し切るまで Never give up やるぜ Just my turn 必ず奪う I'm fine.
Bounce rules.
I won't just sing Prince of Tennis or make Prince of Tennis jokes while we're playing tennis.
I don't think you'll be able to because I'm gonna keep
Is
hitting
that
the
a
ball.
challenge?
You're gonna have to run. Because I have yet to get my my swinging back. I'm still kind of all over the place.
That's okay. I haven't played in so long. I'll probably be the same, but we'll make it work. Yeah,
I don't think
Michelle,
we're ready
thank
yet for
you
Hall
for knowing
versus
the Tenemu. I love Tenemu. Do we need to watch Tenemu before?
We could watch the actual Prince of Tennis.
Well, we could watch the Tenemu.
I mean, if that's what's gonna motivate you, you can do that, and then I'll watch the real thing, and then we'll
It
come
is
back
the real
and
thing,
we'll
though.
pick our. You know what I mean? The anime.
But the musical is even more fun.
Not if you don't love musicals. You gotta be a musical person to really get in the musicals.
Not necessarily. Not with these. Yeah, Michelle agrees. Tenemu is great.
I see.
Now I have a picture of a head of Q on a tennis court singing and dancing, trying to avoid getting hit by walls. Wait, let me see if I can pull up my photo. I have a photo for you guys.
Trying to avoid getting hit, yeah.
No, well, I do have a photo of me playing tennis. Albums.
Ooh, she is broke.
I gotta go way deep in the past here. Hold on.
You're good. Apparently the clasp on my necklace did break. So it's kind of very, very precarious. But
Not that one. That's bad. Ah! No, come back.
While you do that, I will roll for sprint.
I have that. Oh, no, where's the one of me? Oh, there. Here we go.
How long have you been 17?
Me. This is me back in 2006 playing tennis in my Fidomine cosplay.
Zoom.
That's my bag. There's me in my bag with an L.
There you go. And you had the haircut.
I had that haircut. That awful, awful haircut.
I mean, it was for it. That is a character.
Yeah. Yep. There you go. I definitely have more here. Somewhere. Always doing. I don't know why I have these road trip ones. There's me, my sister, and I in our cosplays for Kyoto.
Aww.
And this is us all doing Fidomine at Anime Expo. There's me in Kamiya cosplay.
Heck yeah.
There you go, guys. Blast in the Past, 2006. That's what I was like. Very
Can we
cringe.
get her to cosplay it again? She can just put on a one-man musical for the
I don't know
show.
if I have my cosplay anymore. I don't know where it is. I need, because that was custom made.
That was.
My sister got them.
Oh.
And yeah,
your
she
sister
got
has them?
this was before we had learned, before I was even sewing or anything, way before that. I didn't learn how to sew until like
Thank you, Kitty.
2010 when I was in Fukui. That was it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, I have more. I found more. I have a bunch. Look, there. Yep, hitting it. My mom's the one taking all these photos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the pose.
That's a good one.
That's a good pose. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Backhand, yeah, a little bit. Oh, and that's that's my old coworker.
Surprise from a random person.
So yeah, I played, y'all. Yep.
You got dressed up as Shippo. Yeah. I mean, I don't think glomps are as a big of a thing as they were maybe 10,
Glomps?
15
Oh wow,
years
that's
ago.
so dated. Yeah.
I feel like people are a little bit more respectful now, or at least like because of the Rona, there's a little less like immediate going up to somebody unprompted.
Well, now and they don't even use the term glomp.
This is also true.
Not even a thing anymore.
This is
You
also
wanna go out or
true. The
not?
people who want the hugs have a sign that say free hugs.
Paul's coming to say
Is
hi.
what I've seen.
Paul wants to say hi.
Hi, Paul.
Bye, bye. You coming back? No, you're not going in there.
Paul, pick a room. Yeah.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
All right. Well, I only rolled 29, so
Okay.
just a couple minutes off, but I did
gonna
get
finish
all
my
the
workout.
trackers in. Yeah, you gotta finish your workout. I'm gonna come watch you do it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I need to set up the yoga one for downstairs because there's no room in here to do the yoga one. But I'm finishing the
That's
sets first.
That's fair. But I got my trackers done, so I'm gonna watch you do your yoga, and then I'm gonna attempt to write some words because I have 1,000 words for my jokes on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well, let's get into it, guys. Another sprint, another chance to get her done in 3, 2, 1, go. Do. Alrighty, we are back. Howdy, Monty. Hello, Maggie. I did get words in. I am close to 800, so I was so very close to hitting my 1K, but that's okay. We'll hit on the next sprint.
What the hell?
You can lay down here, bud.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. So since I'm definitely hitting that 1,000 words on the next sprint, unless lightning strikes me, I think it's only right that I pick the next jokes on me with you guys, just so we know what it's going to be, and you guys can get a little refresher on where we're at. I'm gonna do this real quick just to make it a little more visible. So for those who don't know, Jokes on Me is a game that I took from Q's TBR Changer. That basically you have prompts in a sort of game board layout. I just went with the basic square, and you pick a card, like from a deck of cards. And that card either has a numerical value or a face, as you know how cards do. But that will take you through the board. So I do have some special number rules, but in general, it goes clockwise, and the face cards will take me to a corner. So the last corner that I pulled was a queen card, which is the right 1,000 words, which is what we're doing right now. You can also see that a couple of the circles have a color ring. Those I have completed at least once, so I think I'm just gonna like kind of add rings into it until it fills up. Technically, I feel like I can take off or replace the bookend pages because I did do those to get my stuff published. But I'm not going to worry about that unless I land on it. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at. We're down here on the queen. Oh, have a new idea festering that was inspired by The Secret of NIMH, set in a Blade Runner-like future mixed in with cyberpunk. That's definitely getting heavy sci-fi, but you had me at Secret of NIMH. To be fair, I would love to read that. I think if I do another book / Disney, even though Secret of NIMH is not Disney, but that kind of related video thing, it would be comparing the original material to their adaptations, maybe, but that's also a lot of research, and I have 2 big projects as it is, so it's not going to happen just for a bit. Kitty finished the book. Good job, Kitty. Only 80 books to go until the end of Herked. Yeah, only 80. Isn't this like your 3rd round? I feel like you've done this. You've like completed Herked so many times, and it's amazing. One of the characters plays a saxophone. We do love a saxophone player. Oh, you're giving me Tower of Dogs.
Oh no.
Right? All right. So let's draw our card and see where we end up on the board. I try to shuffle this as well as possible, and I'm sorry if you guys are getting echo, but that is life. The next card is a 4. 4. Oh, that means I go back 4 spaces. 1, 2. No. So we were here on the queen. 4 means I go back 4 spaces, which takes me to the jack corner, which is to hit the next 5K towards my novel words. Which means that whichever, I can either use my standalone novel or the novel series document. Wherever it's at, I just need to hit the next 5 K, like not right 5 whole K, but like if it's at 32, I gotta hit 35. If it's at 11, I gotta hit 15. So it has to hit that next 5 marker, if that makes sense. So, well then, this looks like the universe wants me to write, so I guess that's kind of what we're going with. I'll check how to see which one that will be later, because I'm writing for my standalone at the moment. I've had some good ideas on it, obviously, because I'm watching Disney, so that helps. But
my spinner wheel
so
to work on some Herkid stuff, so we're doing final big thing. Yeah,
I want to touch base with you when the sprint starts about Create a Camp.
Oh, okay.
But meanwhile, we can actually maybe pick our dates together. We can talk about that without hiding anything. So you wanted the last full week for Herkid wrap up.
There's a Herkid sleepover Saturday, Sunday, the 28th, 29th.
Oh, okay. So it's just that 2 days.
Yeah. We're having Herkid sleepover.
Okay. I kind of thought we could do a 10-day Create a Camp.
Okay.
From the 16th to the 26th.
Okay.
And that may low-key be because Stitch is 626, June 26th, and he's an alien and it's space camp.
Got it.
So
that'll do.
So that much I can tell you guys. I think we can plan for June 16th through June 26th, and then the rest we will reveal once we get closer to that, because that is right after I come back from my 3-day event. So yes,
there we go.
Yeah, but I think it'll be fun. Yeah, summer camp. There's always going to be future projects, Monty. Like, I feel it where you need to get your other projects done, Loesi's, Numina, and then...
I literally wrote a parody song about this. It's called
Create
Another Story.
Oh, about having another project to do.
Yeah.
Did you see the comment on your sparkling water challenge that was like, write the first sentence of 17 different short stories?
Yeah.
I could easily see that being your next short story compilation because it's so apt.
No, I'm done doing short stories, guys. I'm done.
I mean, think of how much you could embrace with short stories.
Well, I could, but the thing is, my short stories, nobody reads them. No, nobody wants that anthology. It's true. I have not sold a single copy of that anthology.
Well, you sold quite a few of the individual short stories, so...
Yeah.
And that's 12. You could always just do 5 more. And then you have 17.
Yeah.
Just an idea, though.
No, I can't work on any short stories. I need to focus on the big babies right now. You gotta get them done.
All good. It's right before your week off. I hope that's a good thing. Summer camp and sleepover. June is going to be amazing. Going to need all the sprints and support in June to finish my double hurt. Okay, so it was a double hurt kit. Okay, not completing. But all of these Nim kids are, yeah. All of them are very tall. I'm also picturing the, oh gosh, what are they called? What's the alien race on, the laboratory in Star Wars?
Oh, with the clones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what they're called.
That's where my brain went.
I think I have to take a dog for a W. He is whining so bad.
Okay. Unavoidable. We'll do a quick touch base and then I can go do that. So yes, the Kaminoans. That's what my brain said when you went genetically altered and very tall in the same sentence.
How do I need these?
It fits.
Hold on, Bubba.
Thank you, Kitty, for that trivia. This is why I cannot play Star Wars trivia. Not that I would ever get a turn.
No, we already learned that the answer is always Palpatine, Jabba the Hutt,
or Leia.
Or Leia. That's it. That's the answer.
Well, I rolled a nice sprint chunk for you. We got,
Good.
looks like 38.
Okay, that's enough for us.
38 is a good chunk of time, I
Good W.
think. Only Clone Wars trivia for me. Clone Wars and Rebels were so good.
What are we doing?
Oh god.
What are we doing? Do you want to go? Do you want to tell everybody what you're making me do? Do you want to go for a walk? Should we go? Right now? Okay.
Right now, Mom. Right now.
We'll be back,
Okay.
I guess.
Then let me start this sprint for them so we can do a quick creative camp thing, and we'll be back in 38 minutes. Let us know if you have ideas already for what you're going to work on during creative camp, because it's a good time to get your list going. After I finish these 1,000 words, I'm definitely going to write a master to-do list. So look forward to that. And banner is up. In 3, 2, 1, go! We're back.
I'm all fuzzy. No, nothing.
Did you turn it off and turn it on again?
Okay, if I go.
Hi, Devin.
Read my palm,
Happy
everybody.
birthday.
Whoever wants to read my palm, go for it. There you go.
And long lifeline, maybe. I don't
Maybe.
know which one's worked.
There we go.
It worked though.
Yep.
All right, we're working on Supreme To-Do List.
We took a W.
Good.
We met 2 ladies who just wanted to come say hi to him, and he was a good boy. And the house that I want,
Yeah.
outside of it, there was a black kitty cat just laying on the stoop.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
that's
like,
Panther.
I want to play with the kitty.
He
Panther?
is. Yes, he is the neighborhood. Well, at least he's the king of this block set.
Okay.
Panther.
Who does he belong to? Somebody?
No, he does his own thing, but you met the lady walking the other day. She's kind of like the cat supervisor of the block.
Got it.
So she knows all these cats. Who's the new cat? Just
Yeah.
like, all right.
Yeah. I recorded it. You guys will see it in the daily vlog tonight. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it's good omen because it's my house that I want. And like, Paul was less enthused, but
Of course.
at first he just stared at it for a while, and then as soon as I started taking him away, he got all grumpy.
All right, I'm putting it in my calendar. June 16th to June 26th is Create a Camp. Drawing a little spaceship for it.
And my whole thing just died. Hold on. My keyboard just died.
Wonderful.
It's been a hot second since it's charged, I suppose. That makes sense. Charging. There we go. I can't.
Oh, there's my little squiggly line, and we got a little spaceship. Create a camp. June is busy camp. I'm gonna take the color from the left to right. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So yeah, we're still figuring out the mechanics, but we at least we know nothing really, actually. We have an idea. We're not sure how it's gonna totally play out, but we have a little bit of time. We will figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Just a wee bit time. Why did you have to create such a complicated magical system? Because you wanted it to be different and good, and not just like you will it, it'll happen. But also, yeah, the pain of having to explain that or stick to it sometimes. I feel it.
I'm learning some secrets about a different secret event right now. Sorry.
Okay.
I was recruited for another thing,
Oh my lord.
but it's a fun one where I have a special role. It makes
As the
me
chaos
evil.
Pilot.
Evil plans. I am reading evil plans.
Where's my notes? Hopefully Willow's in bed. All right. I did hit my 1,000 words, by the way. I did hit the 1,000 words. I went a little bit over, and then I did check both my next series and my standalone word count. And I'm going with the standalone because it's closer to a 5, just so I can feel like I'm getting some momentum. So for that, I only have to write 527 words, and I, in theory, could do it on this next sprint, or I could keep working on this to-do list, or both, depending on how much time. But yeah, I feel like we've got momentum in that direction, so we're gonna accept it and do our best. Oh, you're creating an online encyclopedia or story bibli for future readers. It's also where I'll dump side stories. That's what I've wanted to do for my, not just my series, but like the Eden trilogy universe, because it is a universe. However, I have a very specific visual way I want to do it, and I don't have those skills at this point. So more power to you there. Maybe one day. But I think it's a fantastic idea because people are online anyway. I could explore a whole new thing. Need to find myself a snack, maybe make some tea, get some tea. Try to decide if I'll read some fanfic instead of an actual book, but I shouldn't, but my brain wants to. Do what your brain needs. Maybe it'll just like be a little palate cleanser for you. It's probably going to read quicker if it's a decent fanfic.
What? Why big sigh?
You could make a wiki on Wikia. Oh. Double up because that's where other people go for stuff. So take advantage of it. Where are we all going? What are we doing?
Bye-bye.
Well, that's suspicious. All the dogs have left the upstairs. Using the campfire writing app, you can share with anyone using that.
Oh, cool.
I've seen cool things about that app.
I have not. I don't even know about it.
There's quite a few like semi-tutorial intros to it on YouTube, but you can also use Notion. I've not used either, but just it doesn't quite match what I want to do yet. So again, I have to learn a couple new skills once we get ahead on projects, but I'm going to warn you guys, I'm going hermit mode very soon. So just be ready for a lot more of her, a little less of me if I'm in my corner going or and drawing stuff. But it's coming. It is coming. Found some soup. What kind of soup? Oh, World Anvil I've not heard of. I've not heard of that one. All these things that people are making to help the peoples. It's great. It's great. I need to also do that too. Anything you'd like to add?
I don't got nothing.
What are you going to do during Creative Camp?
Probably sewing.
Oh.
I have so much fabric now, and I need a dedicated time to start making stuff. And, yeah, sewing, probably bookmarks, maybe some paint by numbers more. This is my progress. If anybody wants to know, it's my progress. I've made progress.
It's very pretty.
I've been working on it.
It's all like even unfinished. It's pretty.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
Still got a lot to do on it, but my problem is I let it sit for so long, so all of the paint is like solid.
Oh no.
So I have to keep mixing in like water to loosen it up, and that's what I've been doing. It's kind of annoying. I'm worried about the other ones, but those ones are fully sealed, so I don't know if they'll have the same effect.
Oh, right, because you didn't already open them.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they're
I don't know.
something.
It is a Phoenix, Evan. Yep.
It is kind of a spicy curry broth with glass noodles. Did you eat your curry? You still got curry left.
I know. I might eat it tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, hermit mode can be very therapeutic. And it's also a cycle I go through like every 4 years where I'm like, I need to be by myself and get stuff done. So.
Yeah. I've got my full Ren Fair outfits I need to make since I'm going to Ren Fair with Spence and them in September.
How long have you been 17?
A while. It don't count for me.
I feel like it should. You are
Mhm.
here. You have witnessed.
I hope I make a really, 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 really flouncy skirt though. That's the thing. I have this fabric specifically for it. It's like a white fabric, but it's got kind of embossed little designs on it. And I want to make it very, very swooshy, swooshy, whooshy skirt.
All right. Well, technically, I rolled a 42.
Nice. Thanks for liking and everything.
I mean, it's still within the range, so I guess we'll do it. It's just gonna be a long sprint.
I gotta go do my yoga, so sure.
Okay, all right. 42. Yeah. Was that a puppy? That was a puppy.
I'll put him.
Yeah. I mean, they probably can go outside while you're doing yoga.
Yeah. I just need to figure out how to work the TV because I've never worked the TV.
Oh, you grab the remote. You hit power.
Uh-huh.
I can just set it.
Okay.
I guess we're setting up Q's yoga sesh.
My yoga sesh.
And,
Check out which video I'm watching.
Are you gonna watch your yoga video?
Yeah.
Oh, we already found it. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. I found one. I just need to put it on the big TV because there's more space down there.
Gotcha. I too want to make a flouncy floushy skirt, says Kitty.
Yay! Let's make flouncy sets together.
Ooh, we'll make curry for Wednesday's work meal. Yum, making me hungry, y'all. All right, so let's do this 42-minute sprint. We'll work on things. We'll come back. Yeah, and it's Monday, and we've started the food conversation. So if you want to keep it rolling, let's get hungry. In 3, banner, 2, 1, go. Do 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 do. I didn't do my normal thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am back. Obviously.
I am as well.
I did find, so I don't, for those who were here at the beginning of the sprint when I was talking about my new Disney bingo boards, I had printed out 2.5 with all the like sequels and the direct to video movies that came out. And I was saying, oh, the House of Mouse stuff wasn't on Disney Plus for whatever reason. Disney, get on that, please. I did find it, so I'm watching it while it's still available in this form. So I will be able to mark that off my list if I can make it through.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if anybody remembers House of, like, I don't know if anyone in the chat remembers it, but I feel like they're putting up all their old cartoons as like, here's this 5-minute thing we did randomly when like House of Mouse had its own vignettes and like short clips in it. So it's like, just do House of Mouse. It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
I know nothing of the House of Mouse, so.
Shame. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so that's what happened. I ate dinner, you did your yoga, and we're all pretty happy here, I guess.
That's all.
Uh-huh.
I just need to put together the daily vlog today, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it for me. Big sigh. I'm sad I'm not going to have enough. There's not enough time left in the day for me to finish this audiobook.
Understandable.
I'm very close to finishing it, but there's not enough time. So there's 2 hours and 47 minutes left. And I have to go to bed in 40-ish minutes.
Understandable. Yeah. I did, for those who are Disney adjacent interested, the newest Disney Twisted Tale came out beginning of this month. And I do have that officially on order now that it's available. But I won't get it to like mid to late June. But that is a 101 Dalmatians Twisted Tale.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So here's hoping, because they've been kind of not great for a minute, but they have some charm, but like not like the original.
Who's it write? Who's wrote it?
I think it's Kalanita.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I think she did very well with Suddenly Super.
Okay.
So I'm
We
thinking
need Liz back.
Dalmatians.
We need Liz back, and we need Elizabeth Lim back, and we need
Well,
them
Lim's
writing.
been editing some of these books.
Yeah, we need her writing.
I haven't seen
again.
Braswell in a hot minute, but I don't know if that's because it seems like a lot of the production is just going to like the UK and the Australia releases.
Good night.
What's going on there, guys? Oh, if only I could talk to people and get answers. But regardless, next one is on order. I have hopes for it because I think she did better in a modern time period rather than a super fantasy time period. So I have hope because 101 Dalmatians is more modern.
A little bit more
day.
What's the premise for 101 Dalmatians? What is the twist?
Oh, I gotta look it up.
Oh, okay. What do you mean you don't have all these memorized?
I mean, I know it's like, what if Cruella and Anita were like friends? But I feel like it's not the most unique take on it because like canonically they are school friends. And also like in the there wasn't a short story in the anthology. That other villain series, the book on Cruella de Vil was also going off them being friends and everything. So it's like, this has been done, so what are we doing different? But I'll give you guys a quick synopsis. Why is this blocking half the words? I don't know. So it's set in 1953. Makes sense. Teenage Anita Weatherby and her family have just moved to a booming post-war London, while her older sister settles right in. Didn't know she had a sister. That's new. To the delight of their parents, Anita finds their new school and her academic rival, Roger Radcliffe, daunting. So they're introducing Roger much earlier in her life.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that, even though this book is... Anywho. Nothing seems to be going Anita's way until a glamorous, confident new student moves to town. Stella DeVille, I don't like that, is haughty and aloof, but surprises everyone by taking an immediate liking to Anita, suspicious. Swept into the luxurious world of Stella's high-end family fashion label, Anita soon finds herself the anticipated star of the House of DeVille's next fashion show, where she'll be modeling a family heirloom, the Weatherby Diamond, and walking the catwalk with two adorable Dalmatian puppies to raise awareness for a local animal shelter. That sounds very not planned. I hope you all heard that sentence very clearly, because it sounded like they're like, oh wait, we forgot the dogs.
Right?
I don't like that either. But when disaster strikes and the Weatherby Diamond goes missing, of course it would, Anita will have to decide whom she can trust before her life goes to the dogs. Wow, okay.
Really honing in on Anita, like...
I mean, like, I expected to hone in on Anita because they do want their female protag. That's fine. I don't like that the puppies seem to be, like, a side accessory. Really don't like that. Also, I usually don't read these until I'm doing my review. So you guys got my raw reaction. Hopefully I have that reaction when I record. But, woof. Quite literally.
Yeah, can't have the dogs at all if you get it that way, yeah.
I will be judging this heavily based on the dog presence. That is all. Because the other stuff, like, I've seen it in enough retellings that I'm like, yeah, I get it. Anita and Cruella were buddies. Tell me something new.
Speaking of dog stuff, so the lowest rated book I'm reading right now, the Space Crime Domino that got 1-star bombed. I still disagree with everyone 1-star bombing it, but I think there was a personal thing. But I will say it's not doing itself any favors by killing the dog on page.
That could be a 1-star reason.
I was very upset with that.
Yeah.
It's already just like, you can tell this is someone's first book, you know?
Sure.
They're doing they've written it in the way that they see it as a TV show, basically, is what they've done. And but not well. So they keep changing the POV in the moment just so you get like the funny quip that would happen before a scene cut, even though we weren't in that person's POV at all. So there's no reason we would know
Lots
that.
of head hopping. Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of that right now. It needs a lot of developmental editing, but killing the dog on the page was
a rough one.
Necessary.
Is it killing?
Yeah, it is. Actually, like there's bad guys, and they unalive the dog.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Wait, you know the writer?
Wait, I'm not there yet in the chat. I'm way up here with flouncy skirts.
Someone, I forget, Monty, who told me to read it, and I put it on my list, and someone told me, is it you? Because they got 1-star bombed?
Oh boy. That could have been a conversation before.
I forgot who did it, because it was so long ago.
I'm going to take a quick pause to catch up with chat, because we were talking about creative camp ideas. Devin has also wanted to make clothes forever, but patterns make her go cross-eyed. That's why I can't crochet a pattern. Sewing, I think I could follow a little bit better, but I don't have a good sewing machine.
I do. You can borrow.
There we go. Fong's mom was quite skilled at sewing, but patterns are also a puzzle.
I
Used to help her sew. Nice.
Yeah. I'm learning a little bit more with patterns. I hate them though. I sew with no rules.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
See, I'm okay with the patterns because I worked in a costume shop for 2 or 3 years.
I worked in one
So
for a couple
literally
weeks.
had to follow the pattern.
Yeah.
Not good at sewing at all. I mean, the machine does the work sometimes.
Okay.
Or knitting or crocheting crafts elude me. Craft to be crafty.
I think the thing with sewing, it's not even necessarily the using of the machine. Most people are intimidated by the machine, but the machine really does the work.
Oh, the machines are fantastic.
Hitting it in the correct place. That's the trick.
You need your gussets and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Devin added 493 words, making 1328 for the day. Very nice. Oh, that's about how much I got. Cool. I had to work out this complicated spell for 2 different kinds of magic. Ah, yes, your magic system. Yeah. Hopefully it stays in the edit. That's all we can count. Is like, hopefully what I wrote stays in the edit and I'm not rewriting it. That's all. Monty was productive and drew a sketch of characters Des and Molly. Very nice. Getting some drawings done. He had some soup read fanfic. Good, we got the fanfic in. Also planned out 3 books in the 24-hour reread edition.
Nice.
I hope they're small. Yay, Devin knows House of Mouse. So the Wonderful World of Disney. I think that was a Sunday show. Which I do remember seeing someone that was on the television. Like, I guess it was a replay, like on ABC Family. Because obviously he wasn't alive in the 90s to do that. But that's another show that I wish and hope they put on Disney Plus. Like, give me all his episodes of like showing off the parks and like going behind the scenes, because that is so interesting to me. Did some writing, but having cats, there were interruptions. We had an interrupting puppy situation.
My calf hurts now.
Oh, Devin went from "I'd love to read that Twisted Tale" to
yeah.
It does
Read
sound
Reflection.
silly.
That's a good one. My personal favorite. Hush you.
You just love Mulan.
I do, but I in particular loved the way that one was twisted, because I think it explored stuff that I just really, really liked. Like, I love that whole
The mythology.
the underworld trope. Like, I love that. That was so good. And I'm like, I want this is the animated version now, because I want to see that. Yeah.
Well, if you finish reading all the Twisted Tales, you can rank them too.
Okay.
Yeah, suspending all the disbelief there. Woof. Again, just don't have the dogs at all. Sad. It's a dog movie. What are you doing? Yes. Okay.
We'll find out.
This is what we're talking about. The book you're reading.
So, like, yeah. I'm not. It's got so many points where I'm like, I could have helped make this better. Like, if they just really need a developmental editor to rein them in. And like, I think this story would be so much better if it was just one POV.
It was probably.
Yeah.
How important is I assume
it is not at all important. It is gratuitous as hell. Because like, okay, so what happens? This is very early in the story. Is so this like alien ship crashes into the teenage girl who's one of our main characters in her house, and she's out trying to catch her dog at this time when it crashes, and then a helicopter of like secret ops people come in to basically erase all witnesses. And girl lets go of the dog. And the dog goes running back, and we don't see anything after that. She runs to her friends, and they make this big escape. But then we cut to a POV, another one, of the people who've captured her family. She has her parents, her brother, and the dog. And the dog is already severely wounded when the guy just does it. And I'm like, we didn't need to see that. We didn't need to know anything about the family anymore, in my opinion. But
absolutely.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So wait, Monty, I need more context. Remind me, like, why did they get 1-star bombed? Was there a reason? Because like in the beginning of the book, it talks about how this was a game. Like they've novelized the game, but the game doesn't exist anymore. And I just don't remember why. I know it was 1-star bombed because I can see that it was 1-star bombed because people were like, well, like you look at it on Goodreads and they're like, awful author, the worst ever. And I'm like, okay, well, okay, you haven't spoken in 3 years. Okay.
No clue at all.
Okay.
Well,
find out. Because
everybody has their missions.
Amazon, it has a fine rating. But on Goodreads, which is where I got my lowest rated from, it's a 1.22 on Goodreads.
That's
yeah, but it's not good. It is definitely way too long. It's 570 pages. I'm still like 40% in right now. And I just like, if we had just kept it as the teenage girl Natalie's POV, I think this story would work a lot better. Or as Mike, who's like the gruff man who runs the spaceship that Natalie ends up on. And
spaceship.
Yes, it's sci-fi.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just picturing Warner, like a WB show.
No, I think if Mike was the POV, because Mike also got the missing daughter. Like, his POV is good. Natalie's POV makes sense. I don't get Jones at all. I don't get him. And there's some other ones that get thrown in there, and I'm just like, why? Because I kind of just glaze over when I get to those POVs. But no, I hate that. Okay. Well, yeah, because then like, wait, that's so weird for some of the stuff I'm reading in it.
Maybe it's certain topics.
I was getting a weird vibe while reading it with, I forgot what part it was, but I'm definitely not enjoying it. So.
Yes. So yeah, everybody read Reflection.
Yes, read Reflection. Read What Once Was Mine. That's really good.
That was fun.
So this is Love.
You guys have seen my review. I don't have to
Love.
say anything.
Great. Love those. Those are probably my faves.
Do not read Be Prepared. If you haven't seen that review, it's rough.
I have to. I have to read them all. They're in the series. I still have to read. I have to read the ones I really don't want to. I still have to read Go the Distance. I still have to read Be Prepared. I do still have to read Fate Be Changed. So yeah. Yeah, Devin, I'm happy to. I'm happy to help.
Absolutely.
I'm very good at developmental editing. It's on my Ko-fi. That is my thing.
That's a thing. You can do the thing with the thing. But we are hitting the end of our night. I still have a few. I mean, I only need half a kilometer. So that's not even like a full block, but we're probably just going to do a fountain trip and back because dogs. So I'm going to do that and try to finish Mickey's House of Villains.
Okay.
If you know, you know. You got to catch them all. Yep. Brain goes there every time. Every time. But other than that, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, hanging out on this fine Monday. I did make a YouTube post of the my Creative Commons calendar through the end of June, since obviously we're gonna do Creative Camp, and we have dates for that now. So like, I try to work all that in there. Get your creative lists ready, I guess.
Yeah,
Get ready because you will want to work hard, and your team needs you, because what's summer camp without team rivalry? Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so more to come on that in the coming weeks.
Let's go, Fafu!
Yes,
Sorry.
as usual, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to go take a W.
Fix your hiccups is what you're gonna do.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think that might have been a rare single. I digress. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Have a great